session. I am a motivational and inspirational speaker as well as a career and life coach. I like to call myself a reinvention and transformation specialist. And I will be speaking at Black Business Women Rock this Friday and Saturday. You can catch my workshop on Friday and I'm on a panel on Saturday. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. So I came to Pasadena for my son because he started college and he decided to leave New York and come out to Cal State LA, and came home for his first Christmas and said that he was not going to be coming back in the winter. And I said, well, all of the good holidays are in the winter. And he said, well, I don't want to see snow ever again. So that planted a seed in my mind that maybe I need to think about moving. It wasn't really anything keeping myself and my husband in New York. He's my only one. He's the baby, my only one. And I waited about a year and we ended up moving out here. I tell people in New York that I feel like I've aged backwards since moving to LA because it's just a more laid back lifestyle. It's beautiful weather, you know, over 200 plus days out of the year, so you don't get the winter blues. I think that people are nicer. You have to be intentional about meeting people here because you don't really run into people randomly. So you have to put yourself in situations and in areas where you can meet and network and build your tribe. Of course, the state itself is a beautiful state. Everywhere you go, it's like you're in a different country. You can go on a vacation every weekend here if you want to. So I've been taking full advantage of that, going up and down the coast and just getting to learn my new hometown. I have 2 books out. One is called Inside the Revolving Door, Chronicles from the Human Resources Department. And I wrote that book first. It's a fictional book, a collection of short stories. My background's in human resources. I've been in it for over 25 years. And I've run into some very interesting employee relations type situations that have come across my desk. And so I decided to write a fictional book softly based off of some of those situations. So some people tell me it's comical, some people tell me they clutch their pearls, someone tell me that they laugh out loud. So, you know, again, just a collection of short stories. And then the second book I wrote is called Get Your Career Life in Order. And that book actually reached #1 on Amazon this past spring. And I wrote that book because in HR, I saw so many people struggling with what did it take to really land a good job, or even just land an interview. You know, what are their resume need to look like? What types of words do you need to have on there to really draw people's attention and make them want to pick up the phone or see an email, bring you in for that interview? And then how do you master the interview when you're in there? So what are some of the things that recruiters and hiring managers, what types of questions do they use, and how can you make sure that you have a story that really answers those types of questions? And then what do you need to do on those first 90 days once you get the job? So I talk about what's your 90-day plan and building yourself a group of what I call board of directors, or who's in your front row. So having a sponsor, having a mentor, having an advocate, having an advisor, and what do those different roles look and feel like? So it's a step-by-step guide. I also have worksheets in there, so I tell people it's not a book you just read and put on a bookshelf. You should really use it as a tool. Even after you get the job, still hold on to it, because there's tools in there about networking, how to really build your career management campaign once you're in the company, how do you prep yourself for promotion. And I talk about it from a real world perspective, straight from my own personal experience, as well as how I've advised other people and have seen them be successful. So Black Business Women Rock, I heard about them for the first time last year. I think I saw a flyer through my Facebook feed and registered, said I want to be a part of that. And I went, and I was just so impressed with Madeline's ability to bring so many phenomenal Black women together for a full day of networking, learning, development, empowerment, inspiration, business exchange, because there's vendors there. So I actually tell her I stalked her for a year. So I met her after the event, made sure that I got her information and her daughters, and I just kept in touch with them. And told her I want to speak next year. I want to be on that stage next year. And fortunately for me, I guess I made enough noise, but she started following me back. And she saw all of the stuff I've been doing, and she heard about me speaking at other events here locally and out of state, and you know, reached out to me and said, you know, I want you to be part of my event. And I said, this is great. This is exactly what I've been trying to pursue, and it happened. And then she said, and not only do I want you on a panel, I want you to do a workshop because I'm going to have 2 days this year instead of just one. I want to be able to really feed the women that are coming. So I want you to build a workshop, pick whatever topic you think makes sense for the audience. I trust you. And then I also want you on my panel on Saturday. So people will get to see me twice. They'll get to see me Friday if you come to my workshop. I'll be there at 2:30 on Friday, and it's at the Torrance Marriott. And then on Saturday, I'm on a panel at 3 o'clock speaking about stop being the best kept secret on Friday. And on Saturday, I'm talking about stop playing small in your career, your business, and your relationships.